What? Okay, I'll take it. Holy shit, I got so lucky. Damn. Okay. Dude, I actually beat it before I left. That is... I'm so impressed with myself. You have no idea. That was... I just beat Singularity. Holy shit. Okay. This level blows ass, but I actually had a really good time with it. Like, it's such a weird feeling. For a grand total of, oh my gosh, dude, 3,551 attempts, which is so much less than I expected to take on this level, because this level is hard, and somehow I freaking steamrolled it. This is one of my most impressive shows of skills in this game. This like beats out 10th Circle for how quickly I beat something this hard. This is so impressive. Singularity by Bianox. So I have a little bit of history with this level. I first joined the community in like very late 2017, a little bit before Bloodlust was verified. I knew who Knobbelboy was, even though I didn't know too much about the community, and I was actually there whenever he was verifying this level on stream. I didn't see him verify it, but I was there for a couple of his streams whenever he was playing it, and as a result, this level's always been very nostalgic for me. This is always a level that I wanted to complete, like just to have done. I've always heard really bad things about the level because it's pretty bad. To see that I actually ended up beating this really quickly is really good. It really makes up for my Diamond Disco experience, I'm not gonna lie. Going into the level itself though, this level is not good. This level is bad. It's like tech manifestations levels of bad. I guess I'll start off. The pre-drop is honestly kind of fine. There's two robot jumps that are kind of rough, but the pre-drop's kind of easy. It's really not bad. The double clicks in the spider are a little odd, but they're not terrible. The transition into the cube right before the drop is bugged on 2.2, so I did bug fix it. It would kill me like half the time whenever I played from zero on this level. So all I did was remove like the blue pads before the cube, and it made the transition work. That's all I did. Everything else is the same in my bug fix. Moving on to the drop. Long story short, with the drop, this level is literally just like a hard insane demon with 3 choke points that make this level an extreme. Every single ship in this level is like impossible, and nothing else is really hard. It's just the ships that make this level hard. The ships are ridiculous. Specifically the ship gap at 32 and the little gap at 34. That ship is by far the hardest part of the level. I'll probably put a picture up on screen for the YouTube video to show you all how ridiculous the gap is. It's insane. Other than that, the first half of the drop is pretty fun, honestly, as I actually liked it a decent bit. It was very satisfying to do because the level's very intense because of the music and the atmosphere. It's a really cool level atmospherically. Moving on to the second half of the drop, by far the easiest part of the level. Most of it's buffers with like 2 really hard ships. The 50 ship actually got really consistent, which is crazy because that ship is not easy. The 70 ship is one of the hardest parts of the level because of that freaking gap right at the end. It's like pulled straight from Slaughterhouse. I only died to it 3 times though, and I only got past it 3 times before I beat it. I got to that ship 6 times in total, which is so lucky. The ending is one of the harder parts of this level. It's really tough, and the fact that I only died to the beginning of it twice and then I like fluked it from 80, so lucky. That is so lucky because the UFO and the robot are not easy, especially the last click. I could have very well died to 96 whenever I beat this. I don't know, man. Like, this level overall, it's really bad. I really don't recommend this, but I actually had a good time with it because I was able to kind of like just be patient with the choke points, and as a result, I don't know, it was kind of fun. I actually had a really good time with it, even though the level's ass. As for difficulty, I found it easier than Darkened. I didn't find this nearly as hard as Darkened was. I'd probably go, it's easier than Distraught easily. Harder than as the levels like Admodius and 10th Circle, so I'll probably have to think of an actual placement once I actually make the video, so my true opinion will be in the description. Overall, this level is really not that good, and the fact that I enjoyed it is kind of mind-blowing, but regardless of anything, I'm very glad to be a victor of this level. It's very nostalgic for me, and it's cool that I will actually be able to upload this before I leave for my vacation tomorrow, so that feels pretty good. But yeah, that's all I got.